A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Anthony Jennings in for the stop. Second down, they need 7. Throwing is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Wisnowski in punt formation.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll motion the slot man right. A run. This is Henderson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. That his 1st touchdown this year. The PAT up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Peppers on the coverage.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page in his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos 1st down.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix, rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Harvey, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That one, take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Toss, left side, that's Harvey. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw. It's Nick. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, Henderson. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
A 10-yard gain.
On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. He's to the 45. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And not much coach doing on this return? Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And once again, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And this will be good enough for a 1st down as he gets up past the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And a determined run there. Inside the 40, it's a gain of 9 yards.
39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down. On the handoff, Henderson. He'll work forward for a couple. John A. Barron is there to make the stop. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. On 2nd down, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Douglas in motion. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. May going to look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Borregales now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Again, it's Henderson, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
To the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
It's a gain of 13.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with the lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
New England going to take their 2nd timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progression...
That's going to be blocked!
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
It leads to 2nd
And
and 10.
it'll be 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports Halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harvey. Running for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Denver. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. He'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And in motion, it's Diggs. And off it is Henderson heading left. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and 9.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense and receiver Tataroa McMillan set to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up
Second and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. He'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Throwing now is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Douglas in motion. Throwing on second down. May was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down is May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Sack Allen into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Play action now. It's Nix. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Denver 1st down. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Again, it's Harvey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Back to throw is Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 22-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 7-yard
second down and 3.
Second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Over set. Ready. My name is Hudson.
A run with Dobbins. Oh, the ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so near. The turnover the defense needed, but they couldn't get it in time. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Ready. My name is Hudson.
They'll run here without here. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a
Now
yard.
here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Hey, kill. Over set. Ready. My name is Hudson.
Again, it'll be Algier. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Denver. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40. That one. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
41-yard line.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New England. The middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down.
Every Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw now. May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
On third down, Henderson. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots.
May going to look to throw. Has completed to Douglas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
May to throw on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and goal.
Here we go, sir.
They'll give it to Henderson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They're going. It's May. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, what a terrible play play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And in motion, it's Diggs.
7-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Patriots back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 3rd down, and is a run by Harvey. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
319, gets that. Chips for it. Go. On me. Right.
Fields to throw for it. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. May now on 1st and 10. Trip pass caught by Henry, tight end. Here is 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's a big one. This third down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop.